Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing another video in my weekly notebook from Papertess Designs. This is my health tracker notebook and I am still just barely moving into this thing. So today I'm actually going to be doing I'm going to go back and recap. There's a week I did in here that I didn't record. And then there's a week that I do need to put in for this current week we're in. And I also want to set up some of my stickers for the following week. So I'm going to kind of put it all into one video for this here. I am going to be using a couple different journaling kits. Let's see, this is going to be for the week that we're currently in. I'm going to use this Rose Hill Cottage journaling sheet from my newest addiction. In my memory spread, this is the kit that I will be using for the same week. So I'm kind of trying to keep my health tracker with the same theme of stickers that I'm doing in my memory spread. I don't know, because I'm neurotic like that, I guess, but I have the stickers, so why not match them up together? So the first week I'll be using this My Newest Addiction Rose Hill Cottage journaling kit, and then next week, which will be the week of Valentine's, I am going to be using this kit from Letters to Apollo. This is called Dream, and this was part of her Advent this year. So we did get them in the transparent as well, just like this journaling page and then some jumbo florals. So I'm going to be using this for this coming up week to kind of set up a few things. I usually don't do a ton ahead of time because I don't know exactly what I'm going to write and where I'll have space. So I'm not going to probably do a ton in this video, but I will set up with some of this. And then I'm pulling in some of these kind of match the color scheme. So I thought sometimes I like having these little ones. So I grabbed these out of my stash of stickers so that I could use those for Letters to Apollo as well. So I'm just going to dive in here and I guess I could recap. So this was the previous week that I did on camera here in my other video. I ended up smearing this after. I'm so sad. My hand was kind of wet and I smeared it. But this was the following week. I just did this one off camera because I kind of wanted to get back into the swing of things. Just needed to not be on camera. So I just got done with this one. It's not my favorite how it came out, but it's still, this is for me to track things and I need to let go of the perfection that I'm feeling, that I need to live up to. So this one, the quote I chose was, "Don't wait for illness to start valuing wellness." Something that I try to remember when it comes to my health goals, because I've been in that place where illness was what spurred me towards trying to figure out wellness, and so I don't ever want to be in that place again. I'm feeling a little bit run down and kind of getting over a cold, and so I don't know, that just was a good reminder for me. So this was the week of Galentine's with a Plan, which was really fun. So, for my gratitude, I have it in there. Where is it? Galentine's with a Plan. So much fun. My heart is full. And then we went to this Asian, I literally couldn't figure out, you guys are going to laugh at me, but I was like, let's go to this AZN sandwich. And it wasn't until I was standing in line ordering food that I realized it stood for Asian. It had a cute boba thing and all their food was really good. So anyway, we left a nice review. Katie and Rachel and I had gone there, and so we left them a really nice review before we left. Something I'm trying to do more of if if I'm out of business and they gave great customer service, or their food was great or whatever, I'm trying to, remember to do a review, because I feel like customer service is so hard to come across these days, good customer service. So we did make sure we did that before we left. So yeah, I'm not going to run through all of that, I guess, but just kind of tracking the same way. I may change this up for next month, but right now I'm going to just continue with the same, kind of theme of what I've been doing here and what I've been tracking and how I've been tracking it. I did see somebody share in their monthlies up here where they were using this as a habit tracker. So they were kind of writing it sideways and then being able to kind of track everything in here. I thought that was really cool. I think somebody might have even suggested it in the comments, using it as a symptom tracker. So I may start doing that in March. I just kind of want to figure out what would I like to track. I could move some of this to there and track it in there. Instead of putting my ounces in here, I could put did I reach my goal? Did I take my supplements? And I could list them out. So an exercise, I could totally put that in there too. So I might switch it up, but for right now, for these next couple of weeks, we're going to keep it the same. and just see, you know, for this whole month, how is this working for me? So these are all my sticky notes because I didn't want to write in this just yet. So I'm going to take the sticky notes out so I can kind of transfer everything in here and lay some stickers down, so we can do that together. Okay, so I think for this week, I'm trying to decide. I had done a little pen test in the back here to see the different colors. I was going to use the brown for that Letters to Apollo one. I'm kind of thinking I might try the brown with this one too. I don't know. What do you guys think? Brown or stick with the gray? I feel like the gray for this one. Let's stick with the gray. Where is that? I think this is a gray. Okay, so we're just going to remove all of these here. So I have all my references. This is why I want to set up this week like now, so that I can actually just write in the planner instead of writing on sticky notes, because that's kind of silly, but it's easing me into using my planner. So that's the way I've been doing things. I'm really sad this light pink like bled over my marker, even though this was written like days ago. And I just put the highlighter over it today, so that was kind of sad, but it was really hard to see it, so I had to like go over it a couple times. But anyway, I love these florals. So these florals on this one, these were Paper Muse Crafts. They were well over a year ago that I purchased these ones. This cute little teapot here, that's from My Newest Addiction. She has, let me see if I can pull it out here. Okay, so this is the tea time sheet. I had requested this for My Newest Addiction because she did a coffee one, and I'm a tea girl. I wanted a tea one. So I thought that this kind of like a vintagey one just went really well with these florals. These florals matched her, it was like a book lover kit or something. And there was a bunch of books, but none of them really fit well on here. So I did use a, you can't really see it very well, but it's like an alcohol ink swatch from Letters to Apollo, right behind the My Newest Addiction teapot, and then just the Paper Muse Crafts florals from one sheet spread throughout. I did have to cut some of these to make them fit in here because they were quite large. But yeah, My Newest Addiction and Letters to Apollo seems to be a theme here because that's what I'm doing again. So good combination, I suppose. Okay, so let's see, which quote am I using this week? So I've written down a couple quotes that I want to use over the next couple of weeks, things that will mean something to me when I open this and be a reminder for me. So you got to nourish in order to flourish. I have a really bad habit of not eating. You'll see that when I start writing things, or not eating enough, or eating the wrong things. So I really need to remember to nourish my body because I'm just really bad at that. And then the quote I'm going to use for the following week, that is, oh my gosh, is your health is an investment, not an expense. Another thing I have to remember, and I'll go into that more when I get into that week. But we're just going to jump into this week for right now, this past week here. So on the top, I am going to write sleep. One of these days, I'd really like to work on my handwriting here. So this is going to be water. If I was smart, I would highlight this first. That would be really wise, wouldn't it? It would be. Okay, which color are we using for this? I think I was going to use, was I using the tan? Hang on, let's see. Okay, I was going to use this pink, so I need to get some more Tombow colors. But I had all these Crayola ones. I was like, I know I have more markers. So I'm going to use these Crayola ones. I don't think they're going to be like the best because they're so thick. But let's see. Well, if I do this before I write anything, it'll probably be okay. Let's see if it'll work. I'm so scared it's going to make this ink bleed. Yep, it's totally going to. Okay, we're not going to do that. It's just going to stay blank there. See, okay. Learning as I go. Highlight before you write. See how it wants to ding up the paper though? I'm not a fan of that. But if I don't drag it back and forth, it's not going to work. So, I don't know. This is just going to have to be, oh, I don't like that. All right, Crayola. Not a fan. We're already jacking me up here. Okay. It's doing it again. Okay. We're just going to leave that. And then where else do I usually highlight? So I will highlight the week. I don't think this pink is going to match really well either. Okay, not a fan of how this is coming out already. That's kind of sad. This is this past week. Today is the 12th. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Let me know if you're watching the Super Bowl. We're not like super into the Super Bowl this year. We really aren't most years, but if the Bills or the Packers were in, we would be into it, but we're not. So they're not in there, and I totally just got that all over. Oh my goodness. All right. We're just going to get this done, and it's not going to be perfect, and it's okay. This is a work in progress. Okay, supplements. Yeah, I know everybody's like super excited to watch the halftime show. That's not really my thing either. I have a lot of thoughts on halftime shows that are probably very unpopular opinions. So yeah, I'll keep those to myself. But yeah, I don't know. It's just not my favorite thing. So I don't think we'll probably watch that, just for the sake of all the things that, I don't know, that I know that go on during Super Bowls and other things, and that I don't want to support. So yeah, you can call me strange if you want, but I am somebody who is very, like, if I have convictions about something, like there's a lot of companies I won't shop with because of different belief systems and things like that. So yeah, I don't know. I just really try to stick strongly to my beliefs, and I'm willing to not spend my money with companies that yeah, either treat people poorly or, you know, are connected to things they shouldn't be, that kind of stuff. So this just got really deep. Okay, let's stop talking about that. So let's talk about something happy. Let's talk about my gratitude for the week, because I feel like that's a little bit happier than what I'm talking about here. So let's see. So Monday the 6th, I was in Alabama. So after Galentine's with a Plan, I drove home with my best friend. She lives in Alabama now. We both had grown up in New York. So I got to go visit her home, which was really cool. She's been there for just under a year, so it was nice to go visit her. And let's see. Yes, I had safe flights. Okay, I was like, wait, which day am I on? So Monday the 6th, we got up and played pickleball. So I'm just going to put fun pickleball time. I had never played pickleball before, but her and her husband are really big in it, and it was just so much fun. And then my flights were safe. I flew out of Pensacola, which was really nice. I'm going to put yummy tacos. So we went to this cute little place, and we had some amazing boba too. So this is not in order, but that's okay. We went to this cute little, what was it called? Cafe Finn, I think. It was inside an indoor skate park in Pensacola, and it was so cool. And I got some mahi tacos, and they were really good. And I didn't realize until later, because I was so focused on, can I get the vegan cheese? I can't have dairy, so I always get the vegan cheese. And they actually have these options. So I was so focused on that, and that I couldn't have, because I can't have tomatoes, so that I couldn't have the pico, and I couldn't have the really yummy cilantro lime cream sauce, and that I forgot to ask for corn tortillas. So I had flour tortillas, and I cannot have gluten. And I was so worried. Once I realized way later in the day, I was like, oh no, I'm going to get headaches and bloating and all the things that normally happen. And I had none of that, and I was so excited. I think it's because I've been away from gluten for like over 3 years now, and I don't typically have any. I don't cheat and like try to have it. It's only if I've accidentally been glutened, I call it. So it was nice that I didn't get any side effects. I think my body was like, okay, we can handle this, because it was literally 2 like tiny little flour tortillas, but they were amazing. It was so good. And I was really happy that we got to do that. So yummy tacos, safe flights, amazing boba. We went to a place called Share Tea in Mobile, and it was so amazing. The best boba that we'd had the one at Asian was really good too the week before. But that one was like a coconut milk. This one was just like a regular brown sugar. And it was really good. They had dairy-free creamer, so that was really nice. And then Tuesday, the 7th, my first day back to work was actually quite smooth, which is shocking because Tuesdays are always crazy. And then I had Bible study and I had a really good time there. It was just like a good time of fellowship with the ladies, and that was nice. And then Wednesday, I had to meet with one of my sons. It's like the dean of students. My 16-year-old has been getting himself around kids he shouldn't be around, and so I had to meet with the dean, and that was just really rough. And my team was great about, I ended up working from home that day. I'm an office manager, so you don't work from home when you're an office manager. That's just not how it works. But my team was really sweet about it. My boss was understanding. So that was my grateful thing for that day. My team was good about me needing the day off. It wasn't really off. It was more like at home because I definitely logged on and got work done. And then the plans change. I'm going to put that on here. Plans change episode. Plans change with Ray, Tay, and Lauren. It was just like a fun time of like planner hanging out like with all the girls, fun planner hang. So that was really nice. And then let's see, Thursday there was a fight at my son's job, and he was safe. Manny's safe during fight at job. The cops had to come and everything at his job. So I was really thankful that he was safe and not involved in that. And then I don't know how I want to write this. I guess just TV time with Ellie, my daughter. She got us into watching The Parent Test. Let me know if you've watched that show. But yeah, we were watching The Parent Test and that was really fun, like talking through parenting styles. My daughter's 19 and obviously doesn't have any kids yet, but I shouldn't say obviously, I had kids at her age, but yeah, she doesn't have any kids. So it's just kind of fun, like talking through, like, what would you do? What are these parents doing? What kind of style will you have? So that was kind of cool. Friday, I got to sleep in, which was so needed. So we were supposed to go to New York to visit family this weekend. And we decided to stay home to kind of focus on family. We're just really worn out. We had gotten colds and just felt like it was the best decision. It was going to be a really quick trip, and it's a lot of driving. It's like a 10-hour drive. So we stayed home and have been really trying to just work on getting things organized and like schedule-wise and budget-wise and just all the things that we kind of just are going a million miles an hour and never have time to do stuff. So we bought pickleball paddles. So we took the time, slept in, then we went and bought pickleball paddles because I wanted to play. And we had a beautiful weather day. And then I went to go get my nail fixed. So my one thumbnail had kind of like peeled up and I went to go get it fixed. And she was like, I can get you in at like 4:45. So I went. The girl that did it was horrible. It wasn't my normal girl. It was like all bumpy and just really bad. And I had to wait. And it was just a waste of my time because I ended up going back the next morning to see my lady. I texted her and I was like, yeah, that didn't really work well. So yeah, we didn't get to play pickleball because it was too late and it got dark. So I was really sad about that. And then Saturday, so yesterday, I filmed a couple haul videos for YouTube, and that was nice. I really enjoy doing my YouTube videos and obviously planner stuff. Hello, here we are. So, yeah, that was kind of nice. And then, we had a decent talk with my son. We've been just really struggling, like I mentioned before, and that was part of our decision to stay home. And we had a really good talk with him. So that was nice. And then Saturday morning, I got to do this, cookie decorating, like lesson kind of thing with my daughter, my Bible study ladies, with Ellie and Bible study. I'm just going to say BS ladies, Bible study ladies. So that was really nice. We got to make some cookies and like learn how to flood and all that cool stuff. So I'm not going to fill out today's yet because today's not over. But we do need to put the quote up top. So let's see. Okay, I always have to figure out how I want to write this. I wish that I wrote a little bit nicer. You gotta nourish in order to flourish. Okay, that's really not great, but it's okay. I'm very self-deprecating in this video. I'm sorry. Let me try not to be that way. Okay, and then I do need to write in my meals. I think I'm going to write in my meals and my water and stuff. I'm just going to do a little bit of music while I write this stuff in. I might interject and say some things, but otherwise I feel like this kind of stuff is just not, you don't really need to, like, there's nothing to talk through. And that could be kind of boring. So I'm just going to go ahead and write through these. Okay, so meal-wise, if you were watching all of that, it was really bad. I've been so bad with eating this week. This tends to happen when I get back from being gone and I don't have meals prepped. I didn't really eat super great. Kind of started off the week okay, and then just went really downhill. So probably why I'm completely exhausted. So, you know, there's some insight into my crazy. So I think I'm going to use this giant floral on the bottom. I feel like that's really pretty. I have not filled in my sleep. I'll go back and do that before I finish this video. But yeah, I didn't go back through and look at my sleep app to see how long I slept every night. All right, I always get nervous with these transparent stickers. I feel like I have had to pull some up, and they're not terrible, actually. I was surprised. I thought they were going to be, like, really bad to try to pull up. They were okay, but they're so delicate, and the paper is so delicate that it just feels like I should just leave them alone when they're done. Look how pretty that is, though. I still hate that this pink doesn't match. I don't know if I like went over it with another tan, if it would make it any better, but I feel like that's probably not worth trying right now. I feel like it could make it worse, and I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see what I want to put where. I feel like maybe this would be cute up there. This little stamp is so adorable. Would this fit up here? Not really. Not really. It kind of fits there. We'll see. I might use that one because this one's very floral, and I just put a floral down, so maybe not. All right, what else do we have that we could put up there? I do have these florals. I could put that on here. I could also cut this and put some of this on there. All right, let's try this one. Let's see how this goes. They're so light and delicate, these florals are. I want something that like pops a little bit more, but I want to put that there. Where do we want this? Down below. Decisions. I think that's cute there. Let's go with that. I like that. Okay, what else can we put in here? Maybe bring in some of these like browns. Just throw a heart there. Those hearts are so cute. They're like just slightly not perfect, and I really love that. Let's see. This could be really pretty up here because let's be honest, I'm not ever going to bed between 7 and 8. So it's going to go all the way down to 9. And it goes down to like 9 or 10. But I'm fairly certain I was not in bed that early. So I think I might use this on top there. I'm so sad that this pink doesn't match like at all. I feel like that just looks awful. Oh, I hate when I mess things up like that, but this is just part of winging it here. That's really pretty. I do like that. I just wish that matched. Okay. Stop perseverating. I know. I kind of want to put like something fun in here. Like, should I stick this cute little piano? I mean, why not, right? Like, this piano's so fun. I really love it. But I also feel like, does it make sense to put the piano there? I could put it here. It's hard to layer with transparent matte. I don't know if you feel that way. Let me know if you do, but I feel like it's difficult. All right, we're just gonna do it. Don't love how close that is, but I'll get over it. I will get over it. And then I love this little music sheet. Like, this has to go in here. How cute is that? That just makes me happy. Okay, that makes it all worth it because it's adorable. And let's maybe add, other florals do we have that I could add in here? Like, that's kind of big. It might actually fit over these two. Let's see. I don't necessarily want to put in, like, this tree is cute, but it's very snowy, and it's not really snowy here. It's been absolutely beautiful here. I don't know if that's going to work. I probably should cut this in half. I feel like I should cut this one. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. How adorable is that tiny little lace? Like, that's so stinking cute. I want more of those little baby lace things. I wonder if Laura would make me little baby lace things. She made them in foiled, which I think was a nightmare for her printer, but or for her silhouette or something. I don't know. But I really love these, so that's adorable. Okay, so this is everything for this current week. So I'll finish filling this out tonight, and then this week will be done. And I'll actually have like 3 whole weeks to flip through. There's just something super satisfying about flipping through these Tomoe River papers. If you know, you know. But I'm really loving that. So now I'm gonna jump into filming this coming week. Filming, oh my gosh, I am filming. But I'm gonna just kind of set up some of the things I'm gonna put my quote in and the basics and highlight and all that. So that way it's ready for me to just fill out this week. And I'm gonna see how that goes with actually like sitting down every night and filling it out versus trying to balance it all on a million sticky notes, because that's just silly. So let's see, we are gonna be using this really pretty Letters to Apollo, just very feminine. It's giving off Valentine's vibes to me. So we're going to use this one for this week here. And I do have a couple little swatches. Like, I feel like some of these color swatches kind of match this kit, so I might use some of those. We'll see. But for now, let's just get into, now that I'm learning, let's do my highlight first. And I think I decided that I was going to use this really pretty tan highlight with this one to do something a little bit different. So let's highlight in here. So this will be, yeah, it's like super delicate and pretty. And I feel like this is gonna match these colors really well and like not take away from them, you know? Yeah, that's gonna be really pretty. Okay. Again, need to get some more Tombos, like some nice light color highlighters that will match things. But until I do that, this will work. Let me know what your favorite highlighters are. If you use Tomo River paper, what are your favorite highlighters? What do you use to highlight in there? But what is your favorite? I would just really like to know, because in my mind, these are like the only thing that I've tried and I like them. But if there's something else that you would suggest, I would love to hear. I'm still learning all of this with these planners. I've never done Hobonichi or anything like that. So this is, oh my gosh, I keep screwing that up. This is like a whole learning thing for me. Okay, we learned the hard way, highlight first. So we're gonna do that. And then this is the week that we're in. It's slightly sad that it's Valentine's week and I just highlighted everything in tan, but it's okay. There's gonna be a lot of other pink in this spread, so it will be good. Okay, so I did decide I wanted to write in brown for this one. That'll be very different. Let's see. But like, I feel like this, if I see this brown with the peach kind of color, it kind of goes, right? Like, it just goes. Let's just do it. Let's try it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It might not be my favorite, but like neither was how I highlighted that, and it'll be fine. So this is gonna be Sleep. And then this is Water in ounces. This is Supplements. And I screwed up last time. If you saw me, I know I sped that up. Well, I will be speeding it up when I edit this, but I just started to draw a line and then I was like, shoot, I screwed up. So I just added lines on there. It's a little bit busy looking, but that's how I fixed my mistake last time. So let's see, this is gonna be, see, I just started to do it again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then this will be AM and PM. I don't know if I should white that out or just leave that alone, but we're gonna leave it. And then we're gonna put our Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I think I will probably like tracking this in the front better when I get to that. All right. Things I'm learning as I go. I did underline before. Should I keep it underlined? I feel like I kind of like the underline, but I didn't on this one. But I do kind of like the underline. Right? All right, there's that. And then this is going to be gratitude and meals, right? See, I did underline on those two. I didn't on that. What do you think? Underline or no underline? I kind of like the underline. Tell me your opinion. What do you like? Okay. And then let's see. All right, forgot to write in my dates. Not dates, but days of the week. Okay. So I think all my writing for setting it up. Oh, quote. We got to do the quote. Your health is an investment, not an expense. Okay, I said I would expound on that a little bit, so I guess I can talk through that. What do I want to say about that? So this is a lesson that I've had to learn kind of the hard way. I went through a lot of health things back in 2016. I might have talked about that before my video. 2016, 2017, somewhere in there. And I kept going to all these like traditional doctors and trying to figure out what was wrong, why I couldn't get out of bed, why I was so tired, all of these things, and nobody could figure it out. And traditional medicine really failed me big time. And I basically was told, like, well, you're a middle-aged mom, you're depressed. So that was the answer. And here's an antidepressant, which was definitely not what I needed. Not that I haven't, I don't have anything against that. Not that I haven't needed that in the past in my life, but I knew that this was not something that I needed. So it was really frustrating to hear from a doctor, my second opinion doctor, at that, like, oh, well, you're just a middle-aged mom, so you're depressed. Cool story. So I learned through all of that and through the reaction that I had from the Wellbutrin that he'd put me on. My body didn't need it, and I reacted very strongly against it and had a couple really strange situations with it. And I really learned, through that, and I found a functional medicine doctor, I really learned not to let my health insurance dictate my care, because I kept trying to go to in-network providers and do something that was, insurance would cover, and that was the worst thing that I could have done for my health. And through the functional medicine journey that I was on, I was spending close to $1,000 a month at one point on my health and my visits and my supplements and everything. And I really learned the value of not letting insurance dictate my care, because insurance doesn't care about us. They care about their money. And the answers that I needed were not going to be found with the doctors that, wouldn't spend time to listen to what was actually going on with my body. So that's something that I've really carried with me, that my health is an investment. It's not an expense. And I have to remember that. I'm kind of mentally in that place again where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much money going out for all these different things. But it's an investment, because either I spend the money now and get healthy, or I spend the money later when I'm sick and I'm, having to pay doctor bills and hospital bills and things. So it's a worthwhile investment. So that's something I'm going to put in here. I just need to figure out how I'm going to put it in here and what I want that to look like. And I don't know yet. So your health is an investment, not an expense. How do we want to write that? Because then I've got to put stickers around it too, right? So I wonder if I should put a sticker down first, maybe. I wonder if I should put like one at the top and one at the bottom and then write it. That would be kind of pretty, wouldn't it? Because these kind of, like, these are a little bit lighter than the other florals, but I feel like they still go. Like, these are all really big, so I don't think I'm going to get to use these. Maybe some of these smaller ones, but these will be better for, like, my functional, like, my B6 size and, like, the daily pages. But these are not going to work as much on that. So I think, yeah, this might be good for down below. So, yeah, let's do one of these. Let's do this. I like this guy. This one's nice and thin. Let's do this one. Let's put this down first. How do I want this? I guess I could kind of go up top like this, right? That's pretty. Are we straight? Not entirely. If you don't already know from watching my channel, I'm very much a perfectionist. Okay. Then okay, so there's our quote. Is this going to be, I might need a thinner one. This one's kind of thick. Like this one's thinner. Okay, I like that. Okay, I feel like I want something little up there, but I don't know what. Like, I just want something tiny, and I don't, maybe I could use one of these. I guess I could use one of these. Let's see. It's kind of gray. I don't know if that goes. Oh, I might have one of these on freebie. Let's see if I have one of these on a freebie. What color that would go? Yes, that's perfect. Okay. That works for me. Okay, this is a little bit, it's interesting because I'm so used to memory planning that I feel like I'm always looking for like little accents, but that would be foil. And I don't know if I want to put foil in here or not. So, yeah. And like even here, I want to like throw some foil up here. But that's not how this goes. All right, what else? I don't really love that. I think this is all one big piece. Yeah, that's all one big piece. I could just cut out this little thing. I might do that. I really love this thing. And I really love these film. I wonder if I could like cut like one little film thing and put it there, you know? Like that's super cute. All right, so this is my coming up week here. So this is going to be the week of the 13th through the 19th. And I put my little quote up top. I've put in some of these little Sadie stickers, like floral trims. I did cut up some of these in here as well. And then just wrote in everything. So that way this week I can write directly in my planner, which is exciting, instead of writing in these little sticky notes that keep falling out. And then I will go in and fill in my sleep for this past week and a couple other things. So yeah, thanks for joining me for this. I know I'm not quite as peppy as normal. I am still feeling a little bit under the weather, and just exhausted mainly. I'm not even really feeling sick so much as I'm just exhausted. So I promise I'll be back to my normal, like kind of more bubbly self for my next video. But just wanted to get this up and share with you guys. I know I'm enjoying doing these, and I feel like sometimes filming helps me to stay motivated to get them done because it's like an accountability thing. So if you're watching this, thank you for taking time to watch and help keep me accountable. Appreciate that. But yeah, until next time, thank you guys again for watching. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. I will be working also on my memory spreads as well in my A5 wide memory planner. Hopefully tomorrow. My goal is to really, since I'm off, to be able to sit down and just play with stickers. Today I'm really trying to get all my functional stuff set up so that tomorrow I can really just enjoy some time in that. So hopefully you'll see some of those videos. I do have some haul videos coming as well. So stay tuned, and I will have more up here for you guys shortly. But thank you again. Have a great rest of your day.